Hey, fourth grade, welcome back. I'm so excited you guys are still watching these videos, keeping your brains active, practicing your reading and writing skills, and reviewing your answers to this packet. By this time, you should have picked up your new DCPS packet, and if you haven't, please go to Tubman, get those new packets because they're really important to continue your learning all the way to the point where we're back in school. So if you haven't already, go up to the school, get your new packets. They're the new packets for the next 3 weeks. So there'll be the next 3 ELA packets and the next 3 math packets. So make sure you head up there and grab those. All right, let's continue reviewing our work for this packet that we originally sent home. We're on question 8, which is asking us which sentence from the story helps the reader understand the meaning of disputing as it is used in paragraph 1. So, as a reader, what are we thinking as we hear this question? We're being asked to understand the meaning of the word disputing as it's used in paragraph 1. So as a reader, we should be going back to our text to which paragraph? We should be going back to paragraph 1. We should be finding the word disputing. We haven't already. We should be doing what to the word disputing? Underlining or circling it. And we should be thinking, what is happening in paragraph 1? The elephant and the crocodile were once standing beside the river and they were disputing as to which was the better animal. And I'm thinking back to what was happening in the story as they were disputing. And in my head, these two animals were arguing. So they were arguing. So before I'm even looking at my answer choices, as a reader, I'm thinking what's happening in the story and I'm answering it to myself. They're arguing. That's what's happening. And now I'm going to go see which option they've laid out for me and seeing if one of those has a word similar to arguing in it. "Hey day, sirs," said Mr. Majesty, going up to them. "Let me know the cause of your quarrel." Oh, quarrel means fighting. Yeah, that one goes. Upon hearing this, they started. Nope, I'm gonna cross that one off. The latter, seeing at a glance how matters stood, extended his long trunk and reached the helmet quite easily. Nope, that doesn't mean arguing, so I'm gonna cross that one off. "And you," said the lion, turning to the crocodile, "although unable to reach the helmet, were able to dive for it and save it." Nope, that doesn't mean arguing. So the first one had the word quarrel in it. I know the word means quarrel, or the word quarrel means to argue, or to fight. So I'm going to circle A. If I was unsure what the word quarrel meant, I know that just from context, let me know the cause of your blank. And just from eliminating those other 3, quarrel, I could have just assumed meant fight. Part B, which word has the opposite meaning of disputing? So I'm going to think to myself, disputing meant what? Disputing meant arguing, fighting, which means the opposite of arguing or fighting. It means getting along. It means liking each other. It means being in agreement. Okay, I have all those in my head. Getting along, being good with each other, being friends. Now I'm going to look at my answer options. A, confessing. Nope. B, discussing. Nope, I'm going to cross it off. C, questioning. Nope. D, agreeing. Is agreeing the opposite of not getting along, fighting, disagreeing? Yep. All right, I'm going to circle that one. Comment below if you got both 8, A and B right. 9, part A. How did the lion react to the question the elephant and the crocodile ask in paragraph 6? So if I'm like, ooh, what question did they ask in paragraph 6? I'm going to go back to my text. I'm going to remind myself, what question did they ask in paragraph 6? Will you kindly tell us which animal's better? So they asked the lion which animal's better. And I'm going to think, how did he react? Okay. He disappoints them by refusing to answer. No, that's not what he did. He causes them conflict by proposing a silly contest. This whole thing wasn't about a silly contest. That can't be it. He shows interest by helping them solve the problem. He addresses them as if they were less important than he was. No. So it's C. Part B. Which detail from the story provides evidence for your answer to part A? So which detail provides evidence for helping them solve the problem? So how did he help them solve this problem? Did he A, say, did you see that soldier's steel helmet on yonder wall? B, did you see that, A was, I'm looking at the wrong question on my, B says, go and fetch it. Bring it to me and I shall be able to decide between the two of you. C, His Majesty took upon the helmet. Or D, on account of you, your size and trunk were able to reach the prize on the wall, but having lost it, you were unable to recover it. So which was the thing that was going to help them solve the problem? How was he going to help them solve this problem of which was the better? Yep, it was B. He was going to decide which of them was the better one. Number 10, which character trait best describes the lion? So we have to think to ourselves, based on the story, based on what we've read, how can we describe this lion? Was he wise? Was he brave? Was he kind? Or was he humorous? Based on only what happened in this story, which of these 4 things applied to him? Which did you say? Shout out your answer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you put A, wise, you are correct. He was wise. Now, based on the story, how do we know this answer is correct? If I said, I don't believe you, go and find me that evidence, circle that evidence in the text. You have to be able to take out your text and underline this in the text. Where would you go? Would you go to A, paragraph 4, B, paragraph 7, C, paragraph 9, or D, paragraph 13? Shout out this answer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is D, paragraph 13. If you go into paragraph 13, right here in this last line, it says, you are both wise and clever in your respective ways. Neither is better than the other. So it actually tells you that the lion was wise. But the simple is going back in the text and finding your evidence. And number 11, part A. Which sentence best states the theme of the story? Now remember, when we're seeking theme of a story, we always want to answer in our head first, so we kind of have that lesson that we as the reader learned in the story before we look at the answer options. So we're going to think, what lesson did we learn reading the story? Because then we can get a better idea of what we're going to answer before we even look. Because when we look at those answer options, sometimes they all look good because they're all great themes. but we want to know which one we learned in this story. So based on this story, what lesson did the elephant and the crocodile learn? So, they learned that they both, they were both competing against each other to find which is the better. But at the end, they learned that they were both great in their own way. Neither one was better. So you could say at the end, they both learned that they were both good animals. So let's see if one of the options kind of match that theme. A, we all have different strengths. Oh, we all are good in our own way. We should try to be patient with others. They didn't really learn patience. We all have the powers to help others. They didn't really learn that. We all should put forth our best effort. We didn't really learn that. I would say the one I said before best matches A. So it's A. Which detail from the story best shows that theme? So which detail best shows that we all have different strengths? But the quantity is not quality. Your skin is not nearly as tough as mine. B, the crocodile being used to the water reached the opposite bank of the river first. C, a sudden lurch caused the prize to slip off and sink to the bottom. D, you're both wise and clever in your respective ways. Oh, there it is. So you're both smart and clever in your own ways. So it's D. So if you had A and D for that one, go ahead and give yourself a check, a star, or a smiley face, and there you go. If you needed any support with reading this text, going through it, or answering, of course, go to Miss Rowe's video and get that support, because this text was pretty complex between the vocabulary and the theme and overall decoding it. So go ahead to Miss Rowe's text and she's going to do a read aloud and a walkthrough just like the other text. So we are finally to the end of our first unit. Yay! So now Mr. Freeman's going to take over for the next units, and it's going to be a research simulation unit. So he's going to take over in the next set of lessons. So I will see you at Unit 3, and I hope you guys stay safe. You keep washing your hands. You keep inside, and you're only going outside to maybe take a walk, and you're staying safe. I miss you guys. Love you. Bye. I gotta exit out of screen share. All right, now I'm really going. Bye.